Once upon a time, streaming was supposed to save entertainment. Now, it's the very reason people are breaking the law. In the shadows of the internet, beyond the polished logos of Netflix and Disney Plus, lies an empire the studios can't control. Faster, smoother, and, let's be honest, way more tempting. Billions lost, millions watching, and no one, not the FBI, not the tech giants, can stop it. Behind every paid subscription, behind every "not available in your region" message, a darker network is thriving. Smoother, faster, and one click away. This isn't just about free movies. It's about power, access, and the quiet rebellion shaping the future of entertainment. Because maybe piracy didn't kill streaming. Maybe streaming created Piracy Pro Max. Stay till the end. What you're about to hear might make you question every legal stream you've ever paid for. It's 2 a.m. You should be sleeping, but you're hunched over a laptop in blue light, watching a new blockbuster on a site that looks suspiciously like a streaming service. The logo's off, the HD badge is often a lie, and every click teases a pop-up offering a VPN or miracle crypto. Welcome to the modern pirate's paradise, a shadow cinema born from convenience. Millions tune into ghost platforms promising instant playback, no signups, and one unspoken bargain. You get the content, they get your attention. This isn't the era of torrent folders and multi-hour downloads. It's polished, instant, designed for binging. The irony is sharp. In the golden age of licensed streaming, when brands plead subscribe, piracy copied the experience so well many users can't tell the difference until the ads begin. Why does this feel normal? Because the internet finds the path of least resistance. People prefer clicking play to wrestling with installers or juggling subscriptions. While studios wage legal wars, a faster, murkier economy quietly screens the world's entertainment, and the audience keeps returning night after night. The question isn't just why people pirate, it's how the system made it so easy. Once upon a time, piracy was a patient, awkward ritual. Find a torrent, wait for seeds, pray your download wasn't actually fast and furious 12.exe. It was communal and clumsy, a subculture built around file sharing, BitTorrent clients, and slow gratification. Then the internet got faster, people got lazier, and piracy decided to stop apologizing and start polishing. The shift wasn't mystical, it was practical. Instead of asking users to download and manage files, pirate innovators built platforms that streamed content instantly, an illicit echo of the services people already loved. These were not basements of messy zip files. They looked like cinemas, search bars, cover art, play buttons. The user experience mattered. Suddenly, illegal platforms felt less like a hack and more like a convenience. Think of the evolution like this. Early file-sharing networks taught the world what was possible. The next wave smoothed the edges. No clients, no waiting, just click and watch. Combined with global broadband and subscription overload, audiences found a shortcut. These polished pirate platforms made piracy as effortless as legitimate streaming. And that convenience changed everything. Here's the twist no one expects. Most pirate platforms aren't driven by idealism or freedom anymore. They're profit machines. Behind every free stream lies an ecosystem built for money. Shady ad networks, crypto wallets, VIP access buttons, affiliate links, and fake download buttons disguised as play. You don't pay cash. You pay with clicks, attention, and often your own data. A 2024 report estimated that digital piracy in the US alone costs about $30 billion a year. With global losses topping $71 billion annually, each pop-up, every autoplay ad, is refined to monetize you. Some pirate platforms even employ mining scripts or hidden redirects. You thought you were watching a film, you were funding a wallet. For the pirate operator, margins are insane. One report says some subscription-based pirate platforms operate at up to 90% profit margins. So, when someone just watches a free stream, the ripple effects are bigger than you think. Behind the rebellion is an invisible marketplace, thriving off impatience and curiosity. The less you care where your content comes from, the richer someone in the shadows gets. Piracy doesn't hide anymore. It adapts. Every time one site falls, two more appear. Faster, sleeker, better optimized. You could call it innovation or survival. A study from the analytics firm Muso found 220.6 billion visits to piracy websites across all media between Q2 2022 and Q1 2023, a 14% increase over the prior year. Mirror domains spin up in hours. Offshore servers host content in jurisdictions with weak enforcement. Reverse proxies hide origins. Cloud networks replicate files across continents. Some pirate networks now use encrypted messaging apps and peer-to-peer live network streams. No central server to seize. Think of it like sand slipping through Hollywood's fingers. Everything is everywhere. Nowhere is safe. What used to be basement tinkering is now industrial scale. Auto-upload scripts, AI-generated subtitles, VO translation bots. One forecast projects the U.S. streaming video providers could face cumulative losses of $113 billion by 2027, just from piracy. In short, technology gave us the golden age of streaming, and simultaneously the ghost network of illegal streams that refuses to quit. Imagine you're battling a beast. You cut off one head and two grow back. That's the reality of modern streaming piracy. A study from the Danish Chamber of Commerce shows that in 2025, 32% of Danes aged 15 to 29 reported having watched movies or series illegally in the past year, up from 21% in 2022. For sports events, it was 17%, up from 12% in 2022. 15% of Danes aged 15 to 74, corresponding to nearly 650,000 people, have accessed movies or series illegally in the past year, compared to 9% in 2022. Rather than shrinking, the ecosystem is becoming more sprawling and decentralized. Take the example of Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment, ACE, knocking out one embedding service network. 457 pirate streaming sites were linked to a single embed engine, and after enforcement, 302 were offline or empty. Yet the remaining 155 still churned content. Here's the thing. Shutting a domain doesn't stop the torrent of content. Mirror domains launch within hours. Offshore hosts replace seized servers overnight. Content spreads across worldwide networks, peer-to-peer and private groups. The pirate network isn't just a site. It's an evolving ecosystem, a hydra of clones, proxies, replicas. So the war is no longer about a single site. It's about battling an adaptable global organism that regenerates faster than takedowns can occur. And in this digital jungle, each enforcement win feels less like victory and more like carpet bombing one anthill while the colony moves elsewhere. Picture the studios launching heavy artillery, domain seizures, legal suits, cease and desist letters, big headlines, big claims, but the beast still feeding. A study by Synamedia and Ampere Analysis reveals that across 7 countries, movie and TV piracy accounted for $21.8 billion annually, and sports piracy an additional $9.8 billion. Why are the studios on the back foot? Because the battlefield has shifted. Legal enforcement is slowly bureaucratic. Takedowns are time-consuming. Jurisdictions differ like police forces in a spy thriller. Meanwhile, pirate networks evolve in real time. The studio's tools are old school. The pirates are agile. And here's the kicker. The user experience offered by pirate sites forced the legitimate streamers to copy their format. Click and play, minimal waits, and global access. So, in effect, the industry is fighting the monster, but borrowing the monster's playbook. Victory isn't binary anymore. It's about attrition, adaptation, endurance, and right now the pirates have the momentum. Here's a bold truth. Many people who pirate films and shows aren't sitting in a pirate's hat with a skull and bones. They're just looking for a better deal. According to a survey by Deloitte, only about 18% of people who admitted to pirating cited cost as their main reason. The largest motive, around 40%, was simply impatience. Yes, free matters, but fast matters more. In South Africa, another survey found 55% of internet users admitted to pirating in the past year, and a full 63% said they did it because the content wasn't legally available in their region. So, the moral of the story? For many users, Piracy is less, I'm a criminal, and more, I'm a frustrated viewer. When you're asked to subscribe to 4 different services just to watch one show, and half your region's library is missing, well, convenience wins. In short, the so-called pirate is often the person who said, if you're gonna gatekeep it, I'll go around the gate. And yes, that's a bit cheeky, but it explains the human side of this mess. Picture this: secret Telegram channels, Reddit threads sharing links, private Discord servers trading the latest releases like collector cards. This is where piracy becomes community, not just crime. According to a report from Live Content Coalition and Grant Thornton, the number of takedown notices for live event piracy shot up 142% in the first half of 2025 compared to late 2024. Yet only about 11% of those notices actually resulted in stream suspensions. That's like sending 100 police officers into a maze and only stopping 11 thieves. The rest vanish into shadows or re-emerge somewhere else. Analyses show a major chunk of piracy traffic comes from messaging platforms, where users act like librarians of illicit content, sharing, tagging, recommending. These communities have rules, reputations, and even premium membership tiers. It's dark, it's underground, and yes, it's oddly organized. So, when a crackdown hits a site, the community's ready with Mirror 2, Mirror 3, and a Discord link telling you how to bypass your internet service provider. In the end, the pirate network isn't just a website. It's a social network with its own culture, codes, and dark comedy. And that makes it harder to kill than any domain. Here's a fun twist. The Outlaw ends up being the trendsetter. The slick pirate streaming platforms mastered the one-click play now experience long before the big-bucks streamers caught on. According to a study by the European Union Intellectual Property Office, in the EU in 2023, 58% of illegal content access was via streaming rather than download. That means halfway through, the piracy business model shifted from download and wait to instant access, and legitimate streamers like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV Plus started copying autoplay, tailored recommendations, minimal login friction. Many of the UX moves we praise now were perfected on unauthorized platforms first. Meanwhile, licensing windows remain messy, geo-blocks still live, and subscription fatigue grows. A regional study in India found 55% of users accessed pirated content despite average monthly streaming cost being just around $3. So, yes, the original pirate's legacy lives on. Convenience beats right and wrong. In the battle of streaming versus piracy, the weird truth is the pirates set the bar, and the legit players are still catching up. If you thought piracy was yesterday's problem, strap in. The next wave is already here, and it's wearing smarter armor. In India, the estimated annual loss from digital video piracy reached 224 billion Indian rupees. That equals $2.7 billion in 2023. With streaming accounting for 63% of pirated content, what does this mean for the future? Picture a system where there's no single server to seize, no website domain to shut down, no centralized login to revoke. Decentralized peer-to-peer networks, coupled with AI-driven subtitle and voice translation bots, are enabling stream anything, anywhere in seconds. Researchers highlight peer-to-peer live streaming architectures that adapt dynamically, rewarding users who share content and punishing free riders, essentially making the piracy network self-improving. And while studios invest in DRM and anti-piracy tech, the pirates are already shopping at the innovation store. Blockchain-based distribution, encrypted nodes, invisible file swarms. One industry analyst quipped, "If you can no longer turn it off, maybe you never owned it." The future won't be about stopping piracy. It will be about surviving it. It's ironic, isn't it? Piracy was supposed to die once Netflix showed up. Instead, it's thriving again, stronger, faster, and far more user-friendly. Why? Because the dream of everything in one place shattered into 1 million subscription bills. Back in 2016, one Netflix login felt like the golden ticket to the world's entertainment vault. Fast forward to 2025, and now you need 8 different platforms to finish one franchise. Want to watch Spider-Man? Good luck. Half's on Disney+, half's on Netflix, and the rest is chilling on some regional service you've never heard of. According to a 2024 Deloitte Digital Media Trends report, 47% of US consumers have canceled at least one streaming service because there are simply too many to manage and afford. And here's the kicker. 60% said they'd pirate content if it's unavailable on the platforms they already pay for. Add regional restrictions, price hikes, ads on paid subscriptions, and voila. The pirate alternative looks like the premium version. One click, no logins, no walls. So when corporations ask, why are people turning back to piracy? The answer is simple. Because convenience always wins over compliance. In the end, piracy isn't just a glitch in the system, it is the system's reflection, a mirror showing what the audience really values: convenience, access, and fairness. Maybe piracy isn't about rebellion anymore. Maybe it's about evolution, a messy kind of progress born from frustration, not greed. Because the truth is, if entertainment were truly borderless, maybe piracy would have died a long time ago. But here we are, still streaming in the shadows, pretending not to see the irony. So tell me, is piracy still a crime or today's necessity? And more importantly, would you rather live in the world of pirated streaming, unlimited and free, or the world of paid subscriptions, safe but restricted, and why? Comment below. Let's see where you stand.